This teacher got fired on day 1.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man.
I already have a bad feeling.
Then I look so young, I look like one of them.
Now I know why I have a bad feeling, because you need to explain what you meant by that. I would never say around kids, I need to get out of here because they're about to take me down.
Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch, and that was the typical day.
I find it interesting they even like your drip, how they say it on the street.
Appreciate it.
I don't think you got fired for that.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator.
You're a substitute teacher. That means they don't want you, but somebody better got sick. So you need to prove to them. Why would you do that on your first freaking day? Like, even if you had the right to say it, you had the right to say a lot of other stuff to impress the people. But it was more important to impress people on TikTok than your job. Translation, we're dealing with the context that you showed us. You said it out there and be like, it's open to interpretation. Just not the bad stuff.
Everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it.
I don't know where it was ever okay to record kids, and maybe in your world you thought you have the human right to record kids. I don't know. I'm just surprised. But I'm even more surprised that we live in a society that teachers care so much about their appearance. They like to promote it at school. Engadelo, remember to subscribe. Like, I know you're going to a school, but you're not going to a club. Aren't you supposed to teach me, impress me with the grades that the kids are getting from your class? It's not that I'm not a commentator. Biden stole the election. And then they wonder, oh my god, in America we spend so much money in education, but we have such bad result.
For it even to be put on to me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again, I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties, they are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirt.
You can't say you didn't mean that when we live in a culture that means it in the way that we think you might have meant it. I'm not saying you're doing it, but I don't even want to normalize something that I need to think twice and be like, well, this person is speaking in good faith. No parents like that, no teacher like that. And I'm even more surprised you'd wanted to try that in good faith on your first freaking day. Like, learn your job. Read the room.
That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said that the kids were going to take me down. That means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. So it was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down, all hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids.
If you were surrounded by a bunch of kids in that moment, I could believe you. But you weren't surrounded by kids. I didn't see them all coming at you. We would not give grace to a man. So always when you think we're not giving grace to a man at a specific topic, think about that, especially on day one.
That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school. Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm.
Then your editing sucks. How can you say sheesh at that specific part that you did a voiceover? Like, okay, I don't know how you thought I'm gonna add this, and I hope nobody takes it in the wrong way. I don't want to laugh, but I'm like, you didn't see that? You can't imagine that? Okay, I feel sad for you, but I'm not surprised.
Did nothing but my job. I was torn. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmine, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Carmine those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret that.
Hello, welcome. I got demonetized for 2 years. I learned to adapt my language. I learned to say illegit. I learned to never say something that I can prove, and I assume everybody is going to assume the worst. I know it's not a comfortable position, but I'm used to it. I can live without a mom since 6 years old. I can live without an eye. I can live with a kid with autism. Life is great.
Because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like truly, like honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choicing. But again, the kids had absolutely no clue there was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok.
And that's why it's important. Always assume as if your kid is going to watch it and what they might understand from the clip. That should help you with creating content and not getting a strike or demonetized or fired from your job.
Realized the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in the moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know you guys. Like I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate. So when you say that I said something inappropriate, it wasn't in a way that you assumed it because I wasn't even thinking that way from the jump. But I truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to all of the parents and students at Lake Carmine. I actually loved you guys' school. I would have loved to work there. Like, I know you guys have mischaracterized me, but I am a great person. Like, I am a great person. Aside from the tattoos, I am an excellent person. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely didn't. Again, and I just want you guys to give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired.
But then you're like, hey man, it's the content. It's not really me. I added the voiceover.
Yeesh.
My advice, teach first. I mean, I might be one of those persons that say take the phone away from the kids. Now I'm like, take the phones away from the teacher. I can hear it in your voice. You actually like that place. You really wanted to impress people. Maybe in the wrong way.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, turloqueta, verdetta, welcome.